Good mythical morning!
Happy Halloween, mythical beast! Look at us, we are Ernie and Ernie.
We wanted to be Bert and Ernie, but they were out of Berts. Look at us, we're just, I mean, this is what you get.
Yeah.
We're bailing early on the Ernie and Ernie.
You couldn't tell us apart,
right.
You know? Over the past 2 days, we have taste tested 16 of the worst Halloween candies in a series of head-to-head competitions. 40,000 of you voted on those candies.
Yes.
Now we narrowed them down, and now 39,999 of you disagree with us and hate us.
But we greatly appreciate your support and enthusiasm. Now, 8 of those terrible candies have advanced to today, the finals, where one of them will emerge as the worst Halloween candy of them all. And in doing so, we're gonna be alerting Halloween celebrating adults all over the world to never give out that awful candy again, thereby saving millions of children around the world from having to eat said candy.
We could not have done it without you, and you didn't do it without us. It's time for Clash of the Crappy Candies Finals. May I direct your attention to the considerably colossal candy bracket. And Cotton Candy Randy with his...
Happy Cotton Candy Day, Daddies.
You got your costume on.
What's a costume?
Oh.
Is that just your skin has gone? And
No, today I wanted to dress like my favorite food.
Well, we're glad that you're still here.
Yeah, me too.
Some of us more than others, probably.
yeah, I'm still happy that you're here.
As you can see, 8 candies remain. Black licorice,
Nickel Nips,
Dots,
Good and Plenty,
Candy Corn,
Laffy Taffy Banana,
Necco Wafers,
and Circus Peanuts.
Our first battle is the highest ranked seed with 18,426 votes, Black Licorice, versus the 8th seed with 3,455 votes, Nickel Nips.
I think it's worth the heart trouble, man. I just love the smell of it.
I mean, yeah, you remind me of the statistics that doctors say don't eat too much of this stuff.
Doctors don't want you. Think doctors want you to get up on some Nickel Nips? Take 2 Nickel Nips and call me in the morning.
I go back to the first time I tasted one of these 2 days ago, and I was surprised at how Chili Willy-ish it was.
But it doesn't taste good. Chili Willy is only good because it's frozen, man.
Well, if you want to talk about what doesn't taste good, this black log of nasty tastes, well, nasty.
But you have to think about this for a second because
And you get to chew this.
the people who like black licorice, me being one of them, are passionate about it. No one in their right mind, except maybe this guy, is passionate about Nickel Nips. There's not like Nickel Nip stores. I went to, and when we were in Australia, I went to a licorice store. It was all black licorice. I didn't see a Nickel Nip store because the Australians got too much self-respect to have a Nickel Nip store.
Granted, it is a taste in certain regions that a lot of people like, but I don't frequent those regions. And listen, are you telling me that you hate this? Are you telling me that this experience is something that actually makes you almost gag? No. You're like, this is weird, it's wax, it's a lot of trash that you're just chewing around in your mouth. Granted, but it's not something that is
Strong argument.
It's a visceral response
It's
of
trash.
negativity.
All right, man, I know all you hate this too, so I'm willing to lay down and let licorice continue on, but don't try Nickel Nips. Or you know what, send them all to Link. You know our P.O. Box.
Move the licorice on.
You kicked a pumpkin.
Yeah, well, that pumpkin was looking at me funny. That's what you get when you look at me funny. You get a kick to the face. Watch out there, glasses.
Next up, we have the 12th seed with 2,559 votes, Dots, versus the 4th seed with 7,516 votes, Good and Plenty.
Good and plenty.
Again, I am very fond of both of these. My dad's favorite candy, Dots, which incidentally, at one point, they used to have black ones in there that were black licorice, and then they spun those off into their own box and called them Crows.
They wised up and removed the nastiest thing to make these better.
Think of all the spin-offs that have become huge hits.
Okay, like what?
I mean, you gotta give me a second. The Connors. That's great, right?
These are not good, man.
Really, it's like gummy bears, but chewier.
Gets
And
caught.
of course, Good and Plenty. It doesn't matter if you get a pink one or a white one. You're gonna have a good time, and there's plenty more where that came from.
This is difficult because I don't like either one of these. But I could probably come around to this as an acquired taste much quicker than I can licorice. Like, it's getting caught in my teeth. I'm gonna be picking this stuff out forever, but there's a redeeming quality to the flavors that makes this better than this.
I like both of them. Listen, one last time, I'll let it slide. You can move the Good and Plenty on if you want.
Because it sucks. It stays. Okay, next up we got the second seed with 10,016 votes, Candy Corn, versus the 10th seed with 3,866 votes, banana flavored Laffy Taffy.
Now, do we have to do ourselves the disservice of retasting these? I think we already concluded that we actually both don't mind candy corn. Again,
Old icing.
I would never
What it
choose
tastes
it.
like.
I would never choose it, but if I see it there, I have to eat it. Look, I just did it. Oh, I didn't even plan on that. It just happened.
I mean, if there was a bowl of this and there was a bowl of corn, which one would you dig your hand into?
Corn.
Really?
I love corn.
Okay,
I
well-
once had 37 years of corn in one sitting.
That's not what I anticipated you'd say, so just forget I said
And
anything.
that's not a joke. They just kept bringing it.
This smells like banana.
I don't know where I was.
It tastes a little like banana, but then the more you chew on it, and trust me, you'll keep chewing on it because you got to.
It's
The banana
awful.
flavor shifts to something synthetic, gluish, as we've said before.
I still don't understand how the jokes work. Oh, there they are.
This is not good.
Okay.
This is not good. So I'm saying
What
Laffy
is-
Taffy is definitely worse.
What is a room no one can enter? A mushroom. Yeah, that sucks. Moving on, Laffy Taffy.
How you holding up, Randy?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I thought that joke was pretty funny. I mean, it's like this show could use some comedy, right?
Next, we have the 6th seed with 5,185 votes, Necco Wafers, versus the 3rd seed with 162 votes, Circus Peanuts.
All right. Had you had circus peanuts before this tournament?
I never had either one of these.
Yeah, again, I was very surprised with the chewing gum-like taste of these things. In the Necco wafer.
They don't say anything on them. They don't have surprise. Well, some of them say Necco.
Some of them say Necco.
But it's not like a joke. It's not like a message. It's not like a love message like it would be on like a candy heart.
Right, this is a peanut, man. That's something, man. That's something that you should never forget. This is something you want to forget as soon as possible.
You like touching them like a pirate. You've soiled all of those.
The texture's bad, the taste is bad, the colors are bad.
Yeah, I hate pastels. Who are we kidding? All right.
It moves
Necco
on.
Wafers is moving on.
And now we come to the semi-final clash of the licorice candies. Good and plenty, and just straight up black licorice.
Well, you're allergic.
Look.
This is difficult for me. This is a crisis of conscience.
This is difficult for me, so I'm just gonna bow out. Here's the deal. You like both of these
Love.
because your palate's crazy, man.
Smart.
So you just need to decide which one you like less. And I'll say they're both real nasty. But this one is also deceptive. I never knew there was licorice in this. Neither did you. That and for someone who doesn't like licorice, that's a naughty, naughty thing to do.
But I don't think it's about deception. I think it's about if you just want to take a licorice pill straight.
You just gonna swallow that?
Just swallow it straight.
Like a supplement?
Yeah, it's a supplement, which I just did. It's just I want as much licorice as I can get. I don't want to have to chew it.
So you think this one's better because you can take it as a pill? This is
But
unadulterated.
this is so pure.
It's pure.
Oh, man.
You like that better? I think this one's worse because it's deceptive. But which one do you think is worse?
You know what?
You like least?
I think the fact that I'm going to start incorporating licorice as a supplement into my life is something I'm excited about. So I actually think black licorice straight up is worse.
All right. There he goes. You did it.
Yeah, you guys should do more segments where you figure out what you can swallow.
Our other semifinal match is Laffy Taffy Banana versus Necco Wafers. Now, this is like two dudes you hate getting in a fight after school, and you just hope both of them get hurt.
I don't want to be like a proponent of fighting, but in
No,
this
they've
case,
they've chosen to fight.
I hadn't even heard of Necco wafers before this.
I've seen them, but I never even acknowledged them to the point of being able to name them.
Here's the thing, man.
This one has a little star on it.
I mean, there's other versions of this that aren't banana flavored that didn't even make our list, you know? So that tells me there's gotta be some goodness that I can find if I could freaking get it open!
How about this? What do you do if a rhino charges you?
Bend over, buddy.
That's what it says. No, it says give him your credit card.
Oh, here's what I'm trying to say. This is intolerable. And banana's not great, and it's the worst Laffy Taffy flavor we've clearly established, but there's something in there that is redemptive.
You might be able to plug a hole with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably works as well as Flex Seal.
Right.
You've seen those commercials.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
This might be Flex Seal,
Right.
for all I know.
The laugh's on us.
So, yeah, Necco wafers, well, hold on, maybe I can take it as a pill. I haven't tried that.
See if you can swallow it. Because I'm saying, as bad as this is, Necco wafers.
Not going down. Nope, okay, it's gotta move on. Necco wafers,
Irredeemable.
not a pill.
To the finals, Necco wafers. And now we've come to it. The finals, licorice versus Necco wafers. Rhett, you love this stuff. How does it feel to love something that is one of the most hated candies on the planet?
It makes me sad. I think I might be able to make myself cry about it. Probably not, though.
You know what'll help? Sniffing this.
It's magical. I love it. You know exactly where I stand. I see nothing wrong with that other than the fact that I can't swallow it whole, which is something I didn't anticipate until today. Necco wafers seem to serve no purpose at all.
I can eat these though. Like if I'm going to Antarctica, I can eat these. But I do acknowledge that there's a whole bunch of people out there who I'm not gonna ridicule, I'll just ridicule you, for liking this stuff. It is a certain flavor profile that I can't relate to.
There's an art to it. You know, I met a man on the streets of Australia, the man who owned the little licorice shop. And he brought me in and he started to talk to me about his different types of licorice. And then he adopted me for a couple of days. That's where I was when you guys couldn't find me. And we spent a lot of time together, and he taught me the dark arts of licorice. I can't reveal any of it. But all I can say is that there are no dark arts of Necco wafers. You know exactly what's happening. It's just a little machine pooping out little wafers that nobody likes.
Well, here's the thing. As much as I absolutely hate this abomination which tries to pass itself off as candy, but tried to be medicine first.
Yeah, it is to me.
I can't deny the fact that there are so many people who love it. It's very polarizing. But show me anyone who's gonna lay down their life for these. Or build an entire shop in Australia to make and sell only these. And that's why I am willing to let you know this is the worst candy ever.
And listen, I've let down my licorice guard the entire time, but there's no way I'm letting licorice be crowned the worst candy of all time.
All right,
I'm not gonna let that happen as a licorice lover.
Okay, so we're in agreement.
Yeah.
I think as bad as this is absolutely the worst. Necco wafers.
All right, thanks for the candy, daddies. Bye.
Boom! There it is!
The absolute worst candy of all time is Necco wafers.
You can enjoy those all you want, Rhett.
We're actually going to burn some Necco wafers in effigy. Not even in effigy. We're gonna just burn Necco wafers on Instagram, so make sure to check that out.
And make sure, if you're an adult who's buying candy, to never, ever give away Necco wafers on Halloween ever again. And if you already bought it, throw it out and give away loose change instead.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
Hi, we're the Chesney Brothers from Fort Worth, Texas, and
it's time to
spin
the wheel of
mythicality.
Before they talked, I was a little creeped out. I was like, how long is this just a silent video? Oh. All right, click the top link to watch us match the crew member to their Halloween costume and Good Mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land. Start your mornings off right with a full mug